This lady is 100% correct.
If you're going to wake up and turn to your partner when you're 70 and think, oh my God, I'm so glad you're hot. You are so hot.
Yeah.
Then sure, marry for hotness. But if you've been through life a little bit, and I think most people who are on a second marriage know, shit happens in life. It is hard. You're going to have, maybe a kid with special needs, or your dad gets dementia, or you get diagnosed with cancer. Who are you going to want to come home to? Who is going to hold you when you are sobbing on the floor and tell you we're going to get through it together? I think those things matter.
So there's two things on this. One, she said, sometimes you realize this in your second marriage, right? Because obviously when we're young, we make dumb mistakes, and some people do marry for hotness. So obviously what's more important, you learn that what's more important is to have somebody there for you at all times that's got your back and you got theirs. That's way more important than how attractive somebody might physically be, at least in the long term. In the short term, obviously, we know it could feel more important. But secondly, this lady's making the case for marriage. Life is tough. Life is very difficult. So it's very useful, I guess you'd say, to have a partner with you do all the tough and difficult parts. This is a beautiful case for marriage. Think about it. If you and your partner are in the same line, on the same team, right? Different players and for different parts of life, but on the same team. One could be a guard and one could be a center or whatever. But if you're on the same team working for the same goal, it's way easier to make a mortgage payment with 2 paychecks versus 1. It's way easier to help raise kids with 2 parents versus 1. It's way easier to go through tragedy, which will all happen at one point of our lives, with a teammate than by yourself. Marriage done right is almost always going to be a better path than going at life alone.